Hi everyone, feel welcomed and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, hi there, my name is Ngatia and welcome to the Ngatia squad. Today I will be sharing with you my everyday makeup look. I am putting it in quotes as I don't do this every single day. Each person has their own definition of simple everyday makeup look. This is what I do when I do my makeup. I hope you enjoy this. Let's get started. I usually first start with my brows. I'll be using this Davis pencil in the number 003. This is a darker brown than the Davis pencil in the number 028. So I usually first start with my lower brow. I ensure that it has a tail and then I go to my upper side and join it with the lower side and then I fill them in. So first I'm going to use this spooli to brush off my natural brows to get space to draw my brows. I'm now going to use this concealer. This is the Pro Conceal Mineral Formulation Concealer. I'm going to use this to clean up my brows and to also correct the errors that I made. Then I'll use this spooli here just to blend in the natural brows with the color of the Davis pencil. In case you have that block effect on your brows, you can use the spooli just to brush that off and then blend it in. That really helps. You can also use an old mascara wand if you don't have a mascara brush. Brows really take time. If yours are not going to look like sisters, at least don't make them look like distant cousins, because I feel brows, they really define your face. You know, you can also do your brows and just apply lipstick and people will really think you did a lot even if you didn't. I took a lot of practice to do my brows. I also had to just shape my brows so that I could be able to practice. Makeup is all about practice. Just practice a lot and one way or another you'll still get it right. So now that is done, I am just now going to use my primer. This is the 24 Kiss Beauty Primer. Primer helps it acts as a barrier between your skin and the foundation. I also feel it enables your foundation to have that flawless look. So it really helps a lot. I love this primer since it's an oil-free. So I feel it controls the amount of oil on my forehead since I have combination skin. So I'm just going to apply this generously on my face. If you have oily skin, you can first start by applying powder. Some people use the milk of magnesia, though I wouldn't really recommend that since it's a medicinal product. But if you have oily skin, you can first apply pat powder on your face, then apply your foundation next. So I'm going to apply this Zaron foundation. My number is in the number 45. I love this foundation since it's an oil control and I have combination skin type, so my forehead gets really oily, and so I know this one will also really work if you have oily skin. I also love the way it blends. It doesn't also transfer a lot. So I'm just going to apply this on my face. And it also lasts, it can last you like the whole day since it doesn't transfer too much. And I'm now going to blend this in. Also apply on your forehead. If you know you're going to forget your forehead, your not forehead, your neck, you better just start with your neck first and then just go ahead and apply on your face, since you don't want to look like two different people. So you know the outfit you're going to apply, you're going to wear on that day. So just you can just apply your foundation up to like this area. That's what I do if I'm in a rush, and then you ensure it's well blended. Sometimes I also forget to apply on my neck, and it's not such a good thing. People can actually see to the point where you blended in your foundation. So always ensure also on your jawline also, like, you have really blended in. Blending takes time and it also requires a lot of practice, so always try to learn how to blend. It really goes a long way. This foundation is really good at, as one coat is enough for full coverage. So that is blended in so well. I'm just now going to use my concealer. I usually just conceal on my forehead and on my under eye, since I sometimes have those sleepy bags. So concealer helps me with that, especially if you didn't sleep well. It helps a lot. I'm now going to blend this in. As you can see, concealer really helps a lot. It can cover a bit of your sleepy bags, or you can also use tea bags in the morning. If you feel concealer won't do so much, then after you use your tea bags, you can just apply your concealer. It also helps your eyes look radiant and more awake. So that's why I like using the concealer. And it also hides maybe some acne you have or rashes. Maybe it doesn't hide all of it, but at least it does a percentage for you that the foundation maybe wouldn't have fully done. Yeah, so now that it's blended, I am just going to use my Sacha powder, the Sacha Buttercup powder, to set this concealer in the areas I concealed, that is. And I'm going to press this on the areas I concealed. Whew, that was a bit too much, so I'm just going to press this. Since I feel baking requires a bit more time, I wouldn't say baking is overdoing, but I feel it requires you to have more time since you're still going to blend that. Plus, you know, powder also enables, if you have oily skin, you're not going to get too oily throughout the day, and it also helps the foundation not to last longer periods of hours. I feel it helps a lot, so your concealer and your foundation won't like move around. So for normal everyday makeup look, I don't contour, and if I do, I only contour my nose. And I use this concealer also to contour because I feel it's also dark and it blends in with my skin. So I also use it as a contour. But today I'm not going to contour because I really feel my nose is already small enough. Naturally it is like that. So I don't really contour much. And I also don't apply blush, but if you want to apply blush and make your your look to look more radiant and beautiful and lively, you can just do that, and then it will give you that radiant look. But for me, I don't apply blush also, so I'm just going to apply this Davis pencil in the number 001. I'm going to use this for my waterline. Ensure that it is sharp. If you want your pencil to be a bit more darker, you can just apply some Vaseline on the tip, and you can use that. It will give you that darker effect on your waterline, that is. My eyes are so watery. So now, as you can see, applying that did really give it a bit make it look a bit more lively. But I feel the mascara does a better job. It makes a big difference. So I'm going to use this Yalanni Cosmetics. It's waterproof. For this mascara, I love it since it makes my lashes look voluminous. You can also buy mascara that makes your lashes have much volume, especially if your lashes are not so many. It does mascara that's adding volume to your lashes does a good job. So this one does that, and with one coat it's just enough. So I'm just going to remove off the excess from the tip, and I'm going to apply this on my upper lashes. Always ensure you look a bit down on the mirror so that you can also get to the roots of your lashes, since that's important also. Then I use a tip so that I can be able to single out my lashes and to give them more volume. As you can see, one coat made a big difference and I didn't even use another. So I'm going to do the same for my lower lashes. Remove all the excess. I also love the bristles since they actually get to my lower lashes. Since my lower lashes are not that long, I wish they were, but they're not. So you see, it makes a big difference and it's able to like pick almost every single lash. Then I'm going to use the tip also just to apply on every single underlash and wiggle the wand a bit. Now that that is done, I'm just going to apply powder. Oh, sorry. I'm going to use this powder over here. This and this is supposed to be a blush, but I'll use this for my powder since this powder is really light. Always remember to tap off the excess, always. So that is now done. I'm now going to use this Aloe and Snail Makeup Fix spray. I'm going to use this to set my makeup. Then I'm going to apply my highlighter. The reason as to why I apply my setting spray first is because I feel when you do that, the highlighter pops out more. So I'm just going to use this to set my makeup. I'll use this highlighter brush, this one. And I'll use this highlighter. This is the Glow Sun and Shine highlighter. It's a bronzer powder, so it has that powdery, it's a powdery highlighter. So I'm going to use this to highlight on the highest points of my face. That is my cheekbones especially. I don't highlight too much though, but I highlight on my cheekbones, on my nose bridge, my lips, sometimes on my lower chin and my forehead, but most times I don't highlight on my forehead and on my lower chin. But today I'm going to apply on my lower chin. Always tap off the excess and always start with less, then just add more because less is more. If you apply too much at once, you might not be able to remove it off easily. On my nose, on my chin. I'm going to use my finger to apply on my nose bridge. And a bit on my nose. Then I'm going to use this brush here to blend in that highlight. I'm now going to highlight on my brow. This is actually like the last step after you have applied your makeup. You usually just highlight on your brow just to make the look more radiant and make your brow, you know, have that highlight, make it a bit shiny. So you don't apply too much, just a bit. That's it. Then for my lips, I usually use gloss, which I can't even find. Oh yeah, here it is. I use this Mood lip gloss. It turns from clear to cherry pink, so I like it because you can turn your lips to pink. But if I want to be a bit extra, I usually apply the Dose of Colors. I love that lipstick. It's in the number 19, and I use that as it has, because it has that hot pink color. I use that. But if I don't, I usually use this gloss, which I have been loving recently and been using it. I've used it for like, I think 3 weeks now, so I really love it, and it makes my lips look really nice. So you can see it has that pink effect. I think it's just so pretty. Like that. I feel the highlight on the lip area got lost, so I'm going to highlight a bit on my lip bridge. Like that. And that is how I do my everyday makeup look. This is how final result. This is how it looks. So pretty. This is the final result. This will have taken about 10 to 15 minutes, but since I was also explaining, it had to be a bit longer. This is a look that you can go with to work, to school, to an occasion, or somewhere that doesn't really require you to do like a full face bit. If you are a person looking for a detailed makeup look or a beginner, I hope that this has helped you and that you have also gotten some tips from it. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it, as this will support my channel. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Comment down on the comment section below and tell me what you think of this makeup look. I enjoyed shooting this video so much. I hope you enjoyed this too. Also subscribe on the subscribe word, do not forget, and click on that bell icon to get notified of my upcoming videos. All the products I used in this video will be down in the description bar. I will see you in my next video. Bye.